What's up, all you cool kids? This is Daisy Collins of TsunamiRose.net coming at you live from my craft room here in Las Vegas, Nevada, as I do Monday through Friday, bringing you journal content and videos. It is so dry out here, I have to take a sip. How is everybody doing today? Hello, hello. I'm trying out something new today. I haven't even done it, so hopefully it comes out right. But I got these pieces of vellum from thrift shop. I think they're part of some sort of like album or something because they have these 2 holes. It's just like a long strip of vellum. So I was looking around Pinterest, and a lot of pockets are basically like this. They're basically these folded in at a spot somewhere where it makes like a little pocket. So I figured, I guess I'll do that later. I figured I could put some of my jelly prints on them. So I think that's what I'm going to do on them. Okay, sorry. So I figured I can use some of my jelly prints. So I cut this to a size. I'm not sure if I like the size yet entirely. But this is what's going to go on the back here. And then I made this jelly, well, I made this size right here for this bottom part right here. Now looking at it, I'm not so sure. I don't know, let me just make it. And let me see how I feel in a moment. Because right now I'm looking at it and I'm like, I don't know, it kind of looks like slime a little bit. I could use another different paper, but that's okay. It's just slightly smaller than the cover here. And I'm just gonna, so I guess zigzag, we'll just do zigzag. A nice wide zigzag here. Hi, God's desire for me. How are you? I'm just going to sew this down, I think. Let's see. I have quite a bit of vellum now. I never had before, so I got to work on it. Okay, here comes the hard part, the little corner here. Okay. So I've done that now. So that's done. Just got an idea for a different type of pocket. See, we'll try it afterwards. Just kind of looks like slime a little bit. Could have used a different print of something else, but this looked good to me. Just gonna do a straight stitch on this. Okay, I'm gonna make it a nice length. I'm still not good at sewing edges. I mean, rounded areas like this. I can just try. That's all I can do. little interesting, a little bit. Shoo! Excuse me, you guys. It had to happen. Okay, so I should have sewed this too right here. But the idea is that now I'm going to, I have these little holes right here. I didn't make them. But, yeah, really cute decorated. Hi, Miss Jen. I didn't even see it. I was sewing around it just today. Ooh, stressful. Okay. So let me get this in here. I could put a little decoration there. Let's see. This right here. Okay. Make sure these are far enough. Okay. Got a nice little bow here. And what I like to do is pull the ears away from the little legs. Like this, and opposite ends. Makes the bow look a little bit better. And let's see. You could add a little embellishment to it. Yeah, they're kind of cute. Too big. This little Android today would be cute. Could also be even smaller. Actually, I think the smaller one looks adorable. A little bit. No, not a little bit. Oh, that would be cute. Let's do that. My little stamp embellishments right there. I have a clue. Oh my god. Okay. Let's do that. And then I thought, what if I made a little like patchwork pocket, vellum pocket? That would be interesting. So let me get my paper scraps. Okay, whatever. We'll just use this. Okay, there. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna use 2 bags of scrap here. Oh my god, my desk is full of stuff everywhere. Stuff everywhere. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, so again, this is the beginning piece of vellum that I'm starting with. Oh no, it's not shut. This is the whole pocket right here. This is technically not a pocket, but I mean it could be a pocket, right? There's not supposed to be a pocket. Okay, so let's see. Okay, it just came to me. Scrap paper quilt. Then I'm gonna put flowers up here. Just watch. Just watch. 4 wide, I think, is pretty good. This is gonna look so cute. Okay, so. Okay, so I have a 4 by, what is this? 4 by 3.5. Okay, so what if I did like a little patchwork on here? That was too big. Okay, so like this. Some little patchwork of things. Let's see. I want a zigzag on here. Nice and wide and large here. Hi, Letitia, Vanessa. Okay, so let's see here. We're gonna make a little patchwork. Okay, so I zigzag stitch this one paper. And then we're gonna add another paper. Maybe I will make it all background papers. This could be cute here. And we need another one over here. I don't know if can I glue on vellum? I don't even know. Any glue on it? I need to know. I'm just gonna put this here on the edge. Maybe a glue stick. That would make this a whole lot easier. Okay. Okay, so now we got this little like collage pocket with the vellum. Now I think I'm gonna sew across, all the way around in zigzag. Let's see. Or should I do straight stitch? Maybe I should put the flowers first. Let's see, where are my flowers? Glue, what kind of glue should I use? Should I use glue stick? Will that show through the vellum? Now that I'm thinking about it, will that show through the vellum? That is a legit question I'm having right now. Because if so, I don't want that to happen. I need chapstick. Glue would show. Okay. So we'll just have to go this way. Okay, so now I have this. We're all nice and even. Let's do zigzag here, and then we'll do straight stitch over here. Okay. I'm just gonna zigzag the edges. Okay. So now I made like a little patchwork vellum pocket thingy-majiggy, right? This part right here is all frayed. I don't think clear. I don't have clear. I only have glue stick, or they're both white glues. So my flowers. Oh, I have to walk over there. Okay. My table is such a mess. Okay, so see what I mean? I'm thinking maybe this one. You? Let's do, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a cute stitch. Do my little star stitch. Usually I hate it, but if I do it slow enough, it'll work. I have to go real slow for the stitch to come out really nicely. Sorry about my allergies, y'all. Sorry. I'm trying to work it now. This stitch is gonna come out so cute. Monica, Tammy. Sorry, I'm like so into this little experiment I'm gonna do. These should look really cute. I am trying to make sense of all this vellum I have. This is gonna look so cute. Oh, I know what I'm going to do next. I'm going to do another fancy stitch next. I like this one combo of stitches. And they both have to be done slowly. That's what I'm saying, a horchata is life. Okay, so here's this one. Here's the first stitch we did, this little fancy star one. So this is a whole pocket, right? It's like the most pocket fantasy you ever had in your life. I'm going to do another stitch because I'm really feeling it. I'm really feeling it. I think it's going to be good. Hi, Zena. I'm going to get back to you real soon. I'm ready. Okay, so here's my other favorite stitch. It's this like cute little scallop. It is like one of my other absolute favorite stitches. And I love to combine that one with the star one. The star one is one of my ultimate favorite ones. The scallop is number 2. The scallop is definitely number 2. Sometimes it takes me some experimenting to actually get to where I need to be, and I think this is where I need to be because this is gorgeous. Oh yeah, this is great. Even a piece of lace up here would be adorable. Let me show you. This is beautiful. Okay. That is my absolute favorite stitch combo right there. See how beautiful. Oh, this pocket is gorgeous. Even without the flowers, the pocket really, honestly, would be beautiful. With the little flowers, it looks even adorable. Making little pockets right here. And then I'm just going to glue it on 3 sides like that. I think I have found my pocket. That's vellum and then scrapbook paper underneath. Some of my flowers, again, the pocket will be like this. Oof. Oof, I already love it. You guys. I already love it. We could do one more. Well, it took me this long to figure out what I was going to do. Okay. So, let's do this one now. Okay, everything else off the way. Scrappy doos. Pieces somewhere. Okay, here's some bigger pieces. Got this one. This one's beautiful. Ooh, and I think it's just the right size. It's a little bit shy of the right size, but I think the stitches will hide that, no problem. I'm not gonna worry about it. And we have this one right here again. Oh man, it's just too small. So, hang on, maybe a paper clip. That'll work for me. I don't know if glue will show, so I'm not trying to add glue, you guys. So I don't want it to be ugly. I want it to be beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna paper clip it. Okay, and I need something over here. I'm going to use this one. And then something else over here. Maybe this blue one. It just needs a little edge of it. Could probably use this again here. Okay. So now, my sewing space here, and then we'll put it back together. We'll put it back together. And go back to zigzag. Okay, going back to zigzag here, and 2 length, 5 length. So a nice long zigzag stitch here. Okay. And sorry about my nose. And then cut those pieces off there. Then I need to sew here. Like that. Perfect. So a little paper clip helped me a lot. Very much so. Just get out my cutter here. Vanessa, you're gonna don't psych yourself out though. If you can't sleep, I guess you can't. You'll sleep when you get there. They're gonna knock you out. I need to go do what you're doing though. I really do. Can really use it. Okay, so there we go. This one got moved a little bit, but you know what? It's fine. You can't even tell. You can't even tell. Let me see, make sure I'm saying hi to everybody. Hi, Miss Cindy Brown, and a hi to Miss Jane. How are you, Miss Jane? Okay, so I think that one went off a little bit, but you know what? Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Let's sew zigzag all the way around. Well, 3, and then this one we'll leave for the cute stitches. Did you abandon the first pocket? Yes, I did. I wasn't sure what to do in the beginning, and as soon as I did this one, I got this idea of doing this. I wasn't even sure what I was going to do, technically. I didn't. It could have worked out, but I don't really like the jelly print papers on it, after all. After all, I'm not really feeling jelly print papers. So yeah, we're leaving that behind. I'll use it in a journal, but we'll leave it behind. It's gone. It's out the window. Okay, so now we have this. Right. Stacy, hi Stacy. Hello from Washington. She says hello. Hello, hello. Flowers. Half of this would be good. I always cut this one in half in particular. I think I should probably do a straight stitch here first. I think. It's fun, make one. That doesn't really fit there very well. Let's see. I could use the other half of it like this instead of how it's originally made. let's do that, this pocket right here. I'm going to do a simple straight stitch first. Or I could just, let me just continue with the zigzag. Just do that. Just want to make sure they're secured. Okay, good. Now I don't have to worry about it. This is quite a tall pocket. They do end up being quite tall. Okay, so let me do my little snowflakes. I'm going to do the same thing. Snowflakes. Either it is snowflakes or stars, or either one. I just use the biggest, widest setting I can. And let me start a little bit lower for these ones. Yes, side pocket. That's good too. I'm probably going to change thread after this one so I can have a nice variety. Thank you, Zena. Good night. Okay. So there's my little stars. The last one we took out way too early. But anyway, those are my little stars. See, I went a little faster on this one, and you could totally tell the difference from when I went slow. Anyways, okay, so the scalloped edge, which on mine is 65, using the widest, longest setting. And this time, instead of stitching it this way, I'm actually going to stitch it this way, and it should give me the other scallop, an under scallop. That's the idea. Rhonda, heavens, Rhonda, am I out of bobbin? Yeah, you know what? I'm out of bobbin. Okay, well that happens. It tends to happen. 1 second, I need a new bobbin. Freaking allergies, guys. You forget to take your allergy pill one day and this happens. This could happen. Brown. Okay, I'm going to use brown. Okay. I am good, girl. I'm just hot. I'm just hot and I'm a mess right now. I'm just a big old mess. I'm hot, my knee hurts, I got allergies. So maybe not so good. Maybe not so good. Okay, we're back. So let me try this again. One more time. I gotta go so slow with these stitches. It was 115 or something, or 16. It was ridiculous. Needless to say, it was ridiculous. It's just not fair. It's not fair. I get punished because I choose to live in a desert. That's not fair. 1 or 2. Oh no. It's been terrible. I went to go see my mom today, so I was just like, oh god. It's just hot. During summer, I honestly would rather not leave my house. I'd honestly just rather not leave my house at all. I went to the grocery store last night at like 2:30 a.m. so that way I didn't have to go during the day. And it was a cool 96 at night. 96. It's ridiculous. Okay. So if I sew it this way, instead of the same way, okay, so this is how I sewed the stars. And this is how I sewed the scallop. But if I turn it the other way, then it's like under. I like either way. They look really cute. So let's do more. I'm excited. Okay, so let's do a couple more. So this will be by 4. I'm just using whatever size this piece of vellum was. I got this at a thrift shop. But I actually found that I actually have a bunch of vellum myself. My brother left a bunch of it. Okay, so 4 by like 4.5. Okay. So let's pick out our pieces of paper. I have a bunch of bits of scrapbook paper here. I am going to try and glue it. We'll see. Literally just a little dab. Oh, that was too much. Just a little dab in the middle. I don't know. Is it going to show? I don't know. Will I live? Maybe. Okay. Take this one. Okay. Ew, it did. It showed when I, you know what's funny? The glue showed when I put it directly on the vellum. That's when I put it directly on the vellum. Everything else I put it on the paper. Now I know. Okay, well, good to know. I don't want to do this by hand, but if I mess up, it's a good tip there. Add the glue to the paper, not the vellum. There is your helpful tip of the day. Oh man. Okay. Let's go. This one needs to be done. Ugh, that one didn't cut it. But this paper cutter is getting on my nerves now. I need to change out the blade, I think. So I don't use it that much. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, so there's that one. And I could put book paper, but I think I'm just doing scrapbook paper. Scrapbook paper. Ow, 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 ow. Did I just cut myself on vellum? That stuff is sharp, you guys. Be careful. Okay. Ooh, you could get paper cut on vellum. Well, now I know. Now I know. That's just great. I'm going to do a Frankenstein stitch on this. 31. Widest, longest setting here. So the plan has completely changed from when I first started making these. From my first vellum pocket that I made, time has changed. And now we have changed plans, and now we're doing this. Now this is what I'm in the mood to do. Again, I gotta go a little bit slow. Because it is a fancy stitch. That looks adorable. Let's do this part right here. It's fun. Sewing is fun, Miss Vanessa. Don't ask me about sewing anything that needs to fit or stay together. Don't talk to me about that stuff, but this stuff is fun. Okay. Over here. And then we're done. Now what I'm gonna do, this is too many strings. I'm gonna cut some off. Just too much, too much. Okay. Okay, we're all trimmed up now. We're not hairy no more. We had a little haircut. Now I think I'm just gonna do a straight stitch all the way around. Yeah. Let's do that. Make it a nice long stitch here. We are going close to the edge. Okay, so now we got that all the way around. Nice little border. So now we're all sewn, we're all one piece, right? Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to pick out the little flowers I'm going to use for it. Let's see. Possibly this could happen. this. That will look beautiful. Okay. Let's finish up the little square we're doing here. Okay. So here we go. Here's my little pocket. Of course, it's going to have a flower crown of sorts. And the pocket's just going to, the thing's just going to sit on there like that. Okay. Could also make some just plain ones without the flower crown. And maybe without the other stitches, but this is so cute. I love it. Let me do my stitches that I really love. I have my Amazon machine on. It's a bit quieter than my boot machine. What do you mean Amazon machine? What's your Amazon machine? What is that? What you talking about, girl? What you talking about? I'm gonna do again the stars, which is a very slow stitch, so bear with me. In order for the stitch to look its best, you have to go slow, slow. The brown looks really nice. I like it. It's a nice dark contrast. Oh my god, this stitch though is so slow. So this could be another way to use up scraps, right? I could use book paper and everything, but I've just been feeling like using my scrapbook paper scraps. Yeah, plenty of those too already cut up. Yep, my foot stepped out. If I were to just do all zigzag, this could be a lot quicker. Could be a lot quicker process here. Of course, that is one of my suggestions here when you want to do this. Put the glue on the scrapbook paper, not on the vellum. See these right here? I put the glue in the middle of the page with just a little bit of glue stick. And on this one right here, you see a little line? On that one, I put the glue on the vellum. So that is your tip of the day, is don't add glue to the vellum. Add it to scrapbook paper. Okay, at least now we know. We know now. Okay. Let's see. This purple. This yellow. Flowers. Okay. I almost put the glue on the bottom. Oh, okay. Got this right here. This here. And this blue one. I've been wanting this blue one. Okay, we're good. I'm just gonna do zigzag on this one. I'm just gonna make this one a regular pocket, no flowers and no fancy stitches. This will be the easiest one, fastest one for you and me, for you and me. Then setting my stitch on zigzag at 2 length and 5 width. Yeah, you could glue book papers, definitely. Just glue papers. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Okay, so there, then we're going to go all the way around. Zigzag is great because it's just always quick, it's always right. I love it. When it's right, it's right. Oop, my thread came off though. Okay. Last pocket here. I'm gonna do. My allergies are killing me, otherwise I would stay. Well, maybe I could probably do one more. I still got 8 minutes or so. So that one came out real cute. I'm just gonna leave this one like it is. I like it. Let's do another one. My Vellum. Okay. If you have book paper, could do some book paper parts. Just very light glue on there, very, very light. Okay, so let's zigzag. Good job, Jen, on the suggestion for the book page. I love it. I love it. So there, this over here. Okay, so tip number 2. So tip number 1 is add the glue to the scrap of paper, not the vellum. Tip number 2, after you put your paper on the vellum, don't press down, because see here I press down, and also here, and also here, and you can kind of see the glue. So, and over here I didn't. I just kind of laid them on there. Don't press down then after you have the glue. Tip number 2. I'm learning as I go myself. Okay. Let's cut this out. Okay. Now we'll zigzag all the way around and we'll call it a day. But these can get done rather quickly. They're gonna look so pretty. I love it already. And like I said, I have a ton of vellum now, so I really need to work out how to figure it out, how to make something out of it. So, this is just a tip number 1. But do join me back on my lives as I figure out other pockets to make the vellum. Or just other things to Miss Rose. Hello, Miss Rose Bean. Okay. So that's actually going to be it for me tonight. I am done. My allergies. Otherwise, I would keep going live. I'm like sniffling really badly. So that is it for me. But thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I know we started off over here, but we know what? I like where we ended up. I like definitely where we ended up. And I'm definitely going to be making more of these. They just look really nice and subtle. And you can use up a lot of your scraps. If you want to just make it out of book scraps, you can. But this is my scrap and book scrap put together. So I hope you guys try these out. They are a lot of fun. And thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. And I will be back tomorrow night. Thank you guys. Bye.